Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode, Rufus's Act 3 continued with a talk between the Ironblood and the Dole aboard the Argo as the group rested before touching down in Crossbell, with Rufus acting as the supreme leader to allow them to land easily at the airport. We then began a patrol of occupied Crossbell, starting from Station Street and heading into Central Plaza, where we have just read the latest newspaper as we continue on.
Am I the only one who finds the whole United Nation of Crossbell idea kind of suffocating? I don't really care if someone holds enough power to deter war for this world. My concern will always be the world of fashion and entertainment. So long as he doesn't touch those, I'm good. Okay, sure. You can march and destroy everyone, but as long as you don't mess with fashion. What the hell, lady? Silver silk. I'm so done with leaders or countries or whatever popping up to take over other places they got their business taken over. But if the continent unifies under Crossbell, well, war as we know it would be gone, wouldn't it? We'd be able to live in peace for pretty much forever. Maybe the new Supreme Leader's idea isn't so bad after all. We could finally gain true peace, could we now? Businesses in Crossbell are permitted to operate still, so I've been able to reach out to our head office and all, but it's been rough not being able to talk to my parents in Le Mans. Just how long is this going to keep going on for? Cut me some slack, darn it. Wing Stragers, these are very early game things by the look of it. How, lowered down are these? Are these trade items? Defense 575. Okay, they're not necessarily. I guess we can always go to Nine Valley and find out. Here we are in a situation like this again. Still, I haven't given up on Crossbell regaining its independence through peaceful measures. The city has overcome the odds more than a few times before. Let the die be cast as it may. We'll stand back up as many times as we need. And we were so close to achieving our independence and returning to peace. The United Nation that the new Supreme Leader speaks of will do nothing but light the fuse of war. It mustn't be allowed. So then, why do I not feel the slightest urge to criticize his words and action? My word, I must be going up there in my years. I don't want to accept the Supreme Leader's position, but I also can't work up the energy to criticize him. It's properly insidious. I'll buy another one of these for no reason. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just buying stuff. Wasting mirror. But he's got loads more. Now that I don't have to call him C anymore. Even with the reasons that I had to suspect, it's better to say when it's confirmed no matter what, so you don't look like but I'm an idiot, right? Ah, yes, it's Reginald. That's who it is. The security here is too heavy for my liking. We'll have to find some other way to get to the Mines Mountain path. Roger that. Crap, can't believe we're out of herbs. We import ours, so we're sitting ducks right now. We can't get more. But wait, what if we use that plant monster from the other day's hearty powder? Oh, that might add just the flavor we need. And if we mix it with that green liquid, yeah, it'll be amazing. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of that. Using parts of a monster I'm cool with, but green liquid? What does that even mean? I'd rather not eat here. Alright, time to experiment a little. I'll start boiling the green liquid. Oh my god, they're kindred spirits. Is she being led astray by him? I do wonder. Well, she's really got into the chef thing now and has followed the pair. Saldio and Nono are both trying to find something that only they can do right now. I'm truly happy with how dependable they've become. My only concern is related to their cooking. Their ingredients have been getting stranger and stranger. They both improve leaps and bounds, so it's not their flavor that's the problem. But if a customer asks what something's made of and they give an honest answer, that won't be good for business. It's poo-poo. Tell me I'm wrong. The Crossbell Times got balls of steel. Even now they're still publishing what they please. To be honest, the new Supreme Leader's ratings are higher than I was expecting. It doesn't matter what anyone says. I'm not buying his hooey. Now, yes, his speed did move me some, but I'm not one to get swept up by the current. Doesn't matter what anyone says. I'm not buying that Supreme Leader's hooey. Sure. Seen a decent number of people that thought it'd be Cedric. Wow, what a growth spurt. Super platform boots. I know the city's in rough shape now, but the delicious coffee here helps to calm my nerves. I think I might go for another, actually. I know it's not good to drink too much coffee, but I'm calmer than without it. So just one cup will do me fine. One more cup. The main issue of it possibly of having been Cedric is where the hell is the other hanger-oner? I see them as a duo. When I see them again, it will be as a duo. It won't be as a solo, I'm pretty sure. Now watch this Trails proves me wrong. Alright, we checked out Central Plaza. Where can we actually go? We can go to East Street. So that's our final destination. We can go pretty much everywhere by the look of it. So it is a properly big patrol we've got coming. The conduct of East Street's merchants concerns me. Can't afford for anything less than for us to come together and act as one now. And if someone feels otherwise, then they ought to give the Supreme Leader's speech a good long watch. Sure. Things are looking pretty dicey the way they're headed, aren't they? Yeah, more and more people are losing their minds where I'm working. It's hard to just stand by and watch it all happen. Looks like we'll have to move forward with that plan we devised with Wendy. What other choice do we have? Wait, not yet. First, we need to figure out what holes there are on the EDF's patrol routes. Who's there? Oh, it's just a bunch of kids. Are you guys lost or something? Don't look like you live in this apartment building. Golly, we were just walking around talking about how scary all the grown-ups are acting lately. And then before we knew it, we somehow wandered past our building. Oops, hee. Phew, that's all? You guys had us scared for a minute there. These kids seem legit. I wouldn't worry about them. Just be careful and head straight home, you hear me? Sure thing. Sorry for the commotion. Will do. Too easy. I can fool these chumps in my sleep. If Wold were here, what would he do? The situation is what it is. I'm sure Wazzy and the SSS are making moves even if they're not in town right now. All we can do is try our best to make things better in the meantime. It's interesting when you think about it as well, because of course Lloyd and co are still going to be in the outskirts of Crossbell, so we're going to have two factions in Crossbell. So that means at some point in time, Lloyd and Rufus are going to come face to face, probably in this act. But Rean's off elsewhere. Okay. Rean's probably going to make a discovery. I don't know. I feel like Rean's the one that will discover something, considering he's not in Crossbell. But we'll find out. Could you give us a little space? We're talking about kind of complicated stuff over here. Guys, be careful, okay? Don't stay out too late. Go home where it's safe. I will. I will be a good girl. Thank you. Even Wendy and that girl from Arkansas, Clarice, are working together now. Although I think it's fair to say that things are a little delicate between the two of them. Are they now? It'll be okay, Serena. There's still hope left, I promise. Don't forget, we made it through the EDF and their whole siege. We just have to be strong and make the best of things, okay? You're right. Thanks, Clarice. Hazel and Yuko aren't giving up either. They're trying their best too. I've got to pull myself together. Be careful out there too, Clarice. Please. Look after Hazel and the others. Make sure they stay safe doing all that underground stuff. Don't worry, they're in good hands with me. What Noelle and the others tell me, they know their way around things just fine. I've got to step up my game and help how I can, whether it's with people daily needs or gathering intel around the neighborhood. Good luck on your end, wherever they are. I'm sure Noelle and Fran are out there giving it everything they have. All the more reason for me to do my part from here however I can. I'm doing my best to warn folks to be careful so that we don't have any more people lose their minds than we already have. If you find anyone you think needs to flee underground, let me know so I can figure out what to do, okay? Hazel's so amazing. No matter how hard things get, he never gives up. He faces his troubles heads on. I don't know if there's anything I could do, but I can at least cheer him on. My good older brother. No, the cat's fallen for it. My mother has been acting so weird lately. No! Sometimes she says she doesn't trust the Supreme Leader. Other times she says he's the perfect man to guide us. It's very odd. Might just be a kid, but even I know when something bad is going on. Now that Father can be home with us, so I'm not so worried about her. He says that his business hours of work have changed, so we can spend more time with all of us. I'm sure everything is going to be just fine with him around. Right, Marie? Marie's not too sure. Another cute little kitty cat. I've been feeling bored since I can't play with Hugo lately. But at least unlike during the war, Father is here with me this time. That just means things are going to be okay, right? You've got to admit, the Supreme Leader does have a point. Wouldn't things be wonderful if Crossbell was the center of Zemuria? Listen to me, Creel. That would bring nothing but more conflict with other countries again. And if that happened, it's possible I'd be drafted again and have to be away from our family. Nobody wants that, right? We'd all be so lonely without each other. What? Yes, you're right. What was I even thinking? What a terrible thing that would be. I can't even bear the thought of us being separated from you again, sweetheart. Oh, promise me, Bond. Promise me you'll always stay with us. Will your family okay? Of course, I wouldn't dream of spending my life any other way. On a lighter note, what'd you say we start fixing dinner now, huh? Do you mind helping me? Of course not, I'd love to. I chopped those vegetables so finely you'll practically be able to breathe them in. Ah, woman after my own heart. I also feel that the vegetables should be chopped quite finely. Spread it throughout the meal, even distribution. No chunky chunks. Oh, that's freaking out a lot about what's going on right now. Personally, the whole United Nation of Crossbell idea seems kind of far-fetched to me. I've already spoken to you, right? There were some parts of the Supreme Leader's speech I thought were a bit too radical, but if he's fine to protect the peace, then I'm sure he means it for the best. Honestly, we were one step away from this as our own state anyway. Maybe it's for the best we do things his way. Oh yeah, we're one step away from armed patrols? Making sure that you all toe the line, right? Yeah, totally. Honestly, we're one step away from this as our own state anyway. Maybe it's for the best we do things his way. Sure. All our trade routes are being controlled under martial law. It's been a headache and a half. All I want in life is to make people veggie evangelists, but I can't do a thing right now. Veggie evangelism, eh? Burn the store down! It's the only way! Save us all! I want to play, but Roy says I can't right now. I have to be patient. That's okay. I like cleaning the store. That's fun too. I want to play, but you're not even holding the broom properly. Look, it's going through your hand. Ah, it must be so painful. When you really think about it, doesn't it feel absurd that life is going on like normal despite everything's happening here? In a lot of ways, the situation feels even more precarious than when we declared independence. I've got to keep a real close eye on Mei Ling so she doesn't get herself in any trouble. What do you have to sell? Okay, we'll just get by. We're buying everything! I'm gonna be poor! I've seen my fair share of situations over the years, but even I have to say that times are especially unstable right now. Nevertheless, I'll always do everything that I possibly can, no matter the circumstances, for both the BOA and my family. Right now, I'm amassing supplies just in case the absolute worst comes to pass and we need them later. I felt a rumble then. I'll always do everything that I possibly can do, no matter the circumstances, for both the BOA and my family. Right now, I'm amassing supplies. Just turn your sentence around, I'm sure. Yeah, let's definitely go in the Bracer Guild. It's a safe place to go. Notice that suspending operations. The Crossbell branch will be temporarily closed until further notice. I figured it'd be closed. As did I. I'm sure its members will still be keeping themselves plenty occupied, however. Yes. East Street's supposed to have gotten its groove back, but it sure feels dire here to me. Why is it one thing after another? All I want is my normal life back. Fish pecky. You folks like you look like probably. You like have some stories? Don't get your panties advice. I'm not gonna pry. I've got enough going on in my life. Your four can have a look around. Sure. Wait, did she say 4? LP, you gotta keep it down. I guess it's too late for that. Who do you think you're fooling? I almost feel bad for you. If that was your idea of being subtle, then I don't see you getting very far. He's really tearing into us. Hold on, now I think about it. Did the sign on the storefront say... Correct, this is Nine Valley's main store. Jingo would be your daughter. Nine Valley is one of a few businesses that caught my attention as Governor General. That certainly seems to have its uses. And here you are, still covering your rear end. You're a real piece of work. What are you guys talking about? Someone explain it to me, please. Would you all knock it off with all the whispering? Wrap it up. I'm trying to run a business here. Either buy something or get out. Yes, ma'am. She has a point. Stores like this are more of our style, yeah. We should probably stock up while we're here. They had to go and shut down the Transcontinental Railroad, not to mention phone service. This is just making my job harder. It'd be nice if someone out there could knock that imposter's head off his shoulders already. Oh, I get it. She must have heard from Jingo. Maybe Jingo put in a good word for us. She did seem to have us figured out. Then she's someone else to be made use of. I say we do so wisely. I still have no clue what's going on. You don't have to. It's fine. What's in the bargain? Wait, did I miss Manly Munchies berry ice cream? Did I miss this somewhere? Or is this just in here? I don't know. Oh no! Well, I've got a nail. Why did I miss that? That's how it works, right? Did I not speak to the crate person again? I don't even know now. Well, that's worrying. But I guess I've got it now. Wait a second, what have I just got? I'm so confused. What did I just pick up? Marketed toward men, use it to learn a recipe. But I can't use it. I'm sure I'll figure that in time. Not at all confused. I'm not at all confused. Ah, the Fisherman's Guild. Wow, that is one enormous picture of a fish. What exactly is it? Why do they have it hanging here like it's such a big deal? That must be what they call a fish print. It is pretty impressive to look at, I've got to admit. Ah, you learn something new every day. It's essentially a way to leave an imprint of a fish you caught on paper. It's our first time seeing one up close as well. Given its prominence, I think it's safe to assume this must be a fishing shop. Oh, that's right. Didn't you guys just start learning how to fish? Never realized it was possible to catch fish this big. How cool. Do you think I could learn how to fish? I'd love to give it a try. I don't know, you're pretty tiny, LP. Some of those big catches might give you a hard time out there. I wouldn't quit your day job, if you ask me. The fish would be the ones reeling you in. Oh, come on. You guys know full well how strong I am. I can handle a fish that big, no problem. You'll see. Whoa, we've got customers. And it don't look like you with the Avon Defense Force. Phew, that's a relief. You folks seem pretty young, but I can tell the two of you in the back have got a zeal for fishing, eh? Truth be told, the Fisherman's Guild has a lot going on right now. Hate to say it, but we ain't in active operation right now. In fact, all of our members got separated. I managed to make it back here in one piece, but as for the others, well... Still, I can't just leave a couple of fervid fellow fishers out to dry when they've gone to the trouble of coming out here. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and sell you kids fishing equipment. If you need anything, let me know and I'll hook you up. That's so kind of you, sir. Thanks so much. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer lately, huh? If you don't mind then, I think we'll take some time and look around for a while. I'm guessing you don't mind anyway. The way I see it, this guy could be a source of some valuable intel. Not at all. I say it's a perfectly wise decision. Unindoctrinated civilians appear to be few and far between these days. The more we can use to our advantage, the better. I was in our market for a while, so this whole deal is rubbing me the wrong way now that I'm seeing it for myself. Almost everyone has been welcoming those EDF goons with open arms. What's going on here? That only makes it easier for them to focus on catching rebels that fled the city. Getting back in the city was no easy feat, let me tell you. I'm worried about how the other members are holding up. They could be anywhere. That's not good. You think they're keeping a close eye on all the exits out of town? They don't seem to be concerned about the mountain path, at least, but we should still be careful. I'm the only one of our members that's managed to come back. With the way people are acting in the city, I'm glad I didn't bring Salem with me. I hope the others are all right. Can I buy anything new that I don't have? Ooh, I don't like this. I don't know if I'm buying something I've actually already bought. Or not. Just on another route. I'm hoping not. That's a lot of money to just waste. I guess that's what the Reverie corridor is kind of for. But I don't have access to that. Let's tour the city before making our way to the Mines Mountain Path.
Where's the sweet smell coming from? I think it's that stall. Can we go?
If you children could gather intelligence instead of food, that would better serve our needs.
Yeah, S. Quit being so lazy.
Hey!
Right, that's a lot of dialogue there as well that I now need to read via the, which button is it again? Yeah. Let's tour the city before making our way to the Mines Mountain Path, is what we just said before. So, Puck. So what's the plan here, Roos? We've got enough vanilla Yubeshi in stock to make a mini mountain. We're barely getting any customers. If this keeps up, we're going to go out of business. Good point. And there's no way we can eat all of this before it goes bad either. I don't know. Maybe Ashley will have some ideas. Actually, Roos, I might have one. If all we can do is throw it out, why not give it out for free instead? Are you nuts? Where's the profit in? Oh, who am I kidding? We're on the brink of shutting our doors for good. The least we could do is brighten up a few people's days with food before we go. It's a great idea, Puck. Let's do it. Great. I'm glad you're up for it. Hey, where's my freebie? Up for it? I said we start right now. We could hit up some of the locals on East Street. And we've got enough to even go hand them out at the Central Square afterward. You're still charging me? Mean. The United Nation of Crossbell. I don't hate the sound of it. There are lots of interesting customers in the city, and that makes it worthwhile to keep cooking up new dishes. Most importantly, Shan Shan smiles more than ever since we moved here. She's made good friends, which is precisely why Crossbell should become the strongest nation on the continent under the Supreme Leader. I want this country to become strong and resilient, like the darkness in the dancer's performance. I wonder when Shan Shan will return. I wanted to hurry home so we can support the Supreme Leader together. So you've got then. I wonder what's gone into the owner. He's never struck me as the kind of man who would see anything in someone like the Supreme Leader. Perhaps you're just feeling uneasy because Shansha's missing. Can't say I blame him. Lazy dragon-fried rice. Yeah, we'll buy that too. You know what else I'm feeling uneasy about, though? Not getting any customers. Business is not doing well right now. No guests at all. No customers, no nothing. That's what we've got in the shop. Right, let's go into the Uptown District, which I'm sure we're not allowed to enter, right? This will take us to the Uptown District, right? Correct. It was redeveloped during Imperial occupation to give its officers a place to live. Most of them have moved back to the Empire, of course, leaving the majority of its properties up for sale. Where do you think the ringleader behind it all is standing right here? We should probably skip it if we don't want to run into the EDF. No better spot for them to hang out than an Imperial District. I guess that's just, they just haven't made it. It's the main issue, it just doesn't exist. So we have to do without. Right, is the Harbour District open? It is. So it's going to be a big patrol. Big patrol. Ending at the admin district. Curfew doesn't officially begin until after sundown, but it's pleasing to see the citizens going out as little as possible. It saves me from expending additional energy while patrolling. Additional energy. My goodness. Steer clear of Mr. Roboto. It's fishing time.
Gotcha. It's got heft.
It's got heft. Pretty easy catch too.
It's a good size.
I mean, this will be new to them no matter what, but I don't know if it's new to, you know, everything.
Gotcha.
It's like another kangaroo yet.
It's a good size.
We need to look for a different reel.
Gotcha.
That's the same one.
That sucks. Gotcha.
It's all kangaroos.
That sucks. Gotcha.
Starting to believe
That
either they are
sucks.
very similar reels or they're just the same.
Gotcha. That sucks.
Trying to judge like a difference between the two at this point.
Gotcha. That
I
sucks.
think they're all just kangaroos. I mean, to be honest, there might be another... Oh, wait a second. No, that's wrong.
Gotcha.
I was going to say there might be another
That
fishing
sucks.
spot on the residential district, but we weren't allowed in there, were we? I think that was a good sample size, but I might check some more. Because I don't think I'm finishing the Troll Definitely within this session. It says this building belongs to a Radio Trista, an Erebonian radio station in Crossbell. I bet it'd be pretty fun to sneak into, but we don't have time for that. Really? Would it? Radio, huh? Maybe I'll ask about it later. What radio? You're the same guy, yep. I'm impressed at how far you've come. Well done, Koki. I can feel your soul swirling with the noodles in this bowl. But for real? Yes, you did well to persevere through these troubled times. It's unfortunate that we have no customers to test your skills upon. Nevertheless, I hereby pass on to you the beginner rank of the Ozel School of Noodles. Continue to push forward in your training. Yes, boss. What is that stuff? I want to try some. I totally know what you mean, but we'll have to save it for later. I was thinking, once you've learned the secret techniques of the Ozel School of Noodles and advanced to intermediate, I might help you establish a branch of your own to operate. Keep working hard. On my own branch noodle cut, I'll give it everything I've got, boss. He's advancing. It's a martial art here. And where's he going? Let me out! Ah! Come here, you. The time I have to make deliveries has been seriously cut due to all the inspections the EDF has been demanding. It sucks! But that means I don't have time to be standing around like this. Oh, come on. He's gone. Well, the Hayaway's here. If I'm not mistaken, this is the branch office for the largest syndicate in the East. Hayaway, isn't that right? I'd rather not pay them a courtesy visit. Yes, I heard they're in league with my imposter. We should stay clear of them. I don't get what the big deal is. Hayaway, huh? I like it. I give that name 45 points. 45 points is one you like? No, don't you understand? A 7 out of 10 game is terrible. And you should attack reviewers because of it. Obviously, this is sarcasm. Man, it gets old feeling the EDF stare daggers into me. It's hard to stay motivated with how much they've hammered my work. Maybe I should get a can of coffee to help kick me out of this rut. Sounds like Hazel has got himself wrapped in some craziness. Geez, having a protege can be fun, but he can also be a real handful. Man, the Supreme Leader really is something else. What a speech. That's right, you should write all about his glory. I plan to. Huh, who is? Oh, you're just a kid. Hey, it's dangerous out here. You should stay inside. Duly noted. Thanks for the tip. Super Spy Reigns. Noticing things. I don't know. Wait. Wait, does Reigns... What the crap? Are NPCs usually programmed to look like this? I'm just going to point out... What the... Reigns is scary. Everyone's seeing what I'm seeing, right? Oh my god, what the hell is this NPC?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I don't think, has anyone else spotted what's going on here? He's not looking at the other characters. He's not looking at the people in front of him. He's looking directly into the camera. What the crap? Does other NPCs do this?
Now then.
What the hell? The news service is the best way to relay the Supreme Leader's power to the citizens. We're willing to cooperate with their coverage so long as it doesn't get in the way of our work. It's a shame we can't contact anyone on the outside, but that's all the more reason to do everything in power from here. Since Grace isn't bringing down my neck this time, maybe I should take this chance to get some real work done. That group is a real interesting dynamic. And is it just me, or weren't there actually 4 of them? So perceptive, he's looking into my soul. I've not caught another NPC doing this the entire time I play Trails. So, that's weird.